So you're getting some traffic to your website right now, but you're not seeing as much of a conversion rate as you would like from the actual amount of visitors coming onto your website and then them converting into sales calls and then them converting it into actual clients. So let's first of all talk about why that's happening. Now, on the moment that a prospective client has gone onto your website, you've got really a few seconds, a matter of seconds, potentially a minute, to convince them that they need to engage with what you offer, that they need to take some form of actionable next step. And the only way they're going to do that is if they're convinced in a really short amount of time about how you can add value to their world, about how you can solve something compelling for them, about how you can take them from their current state to their desired future state. You've only got a short period of time. Now, what most websites look like is they have a lot of text and they have a lot of images trying to convey this message, trying to build some form of trust and tell their company story. But the challenge with that is in this particular era and this particular market, people have really short attention spans and people are much more bought into video content. And if you just go and look online and you look at most of social media, right, what are the things that typically build more trust in your mind? It's when you have some kind of video, because video builds trust. It conveys a message. It can much more effectively articulate a brand story and a brand message versus text and images alone. And so you've got to think about, first of all, do you have some form of video, like a video sales letter that helps you to build trust and to convey your company message, generally in that 60-second kind of range, no more than 90-second range? Do you have something like that? Because if you do, you're going to be in a much, much more effective position to convert web traffic into a sales call and then into a bought-in client. And what you'll find is that when that client is actually on the sales call with you, that conversation will be so much more fluid because they've understood your brand story. They actually get and understand what you do. And then when you're in that position, again, you'll start to see your close rate ramp up significantly. So if you could do with any support in this area, do reach out to me directly on LinkedIn. Type in my name, Alex Alleyne, drop me a direct message, or go on our website, www.fetched.ai, FETCHED.ai, because what we specialize in is business explainer videos that create a visual brand story for exactly what you do to build trust, generate more sales pipeline, and increase your web conversion so that the visitors that are going on your website have a much, much higher propensity to actually convert into a sales call. When we really diagnose why this is happening, it's because as a prospective client is going and watching that video and they're engaging with what you do, first of all, it's more time spent with your brand. But second of all, it helps them to really understand how you can solve something for them. It helps them to really understand the value you can add. It's a lot harder to convey that with just text and images alone because it's static. People really buy into video in this particular era. There's so much data and so much stats on how videos alone can just increase conversion rates and really help to make a massive, massive difference in building buyer trust. And so you've really got to make that transition. You've got to buy into and really understand and accept that video is what makes the difference now. And we're going into an era where that's continuing to grow, that's continuing to evolve, especially with the rise of, artificial intelligence. A lot more people are leveraging AI for copywriting and things like that. But we're just not in a position where business explainers can be just completely replicated end to end with AI. We're not at that stage. And so there's a real opportunity where you need that human involvement to truly understand your brand, truly be able to tell that story. And that's exactly what we now do as an organization to best serve clients. So again, if you could do with any support in that, do reach out. But outside of that, I hope you've gotten at least one golden nugget from this video. If you have, do like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one.